Hi everyone, it's Angela here from Graceville Physio Pain Slayers, and this is an exercise for any of you who are getting tension headaches or are even just stressed or anxious. So I've got George on the Neck Tek, so we've got some videos on our Facebook page about Neck Tek. You don't have to do this exercise on the Neck Tek, but if all of your stress and tension is coming from your neck, the neck becomes overly sensitized at the base of the skull. So lying just with the head in the Neck Tek helps to relax that part of the neck which is attaching to the skull and hopefully desensitizes it a little bit. So otherwise, if you're too sensitive, then this may not work and you might not have a Neck Tek, so you can do it without it. Just put a little pillow there if you can't lie flat on the floor. But otherwise, George is going to put his hands on his belly and he's going to breathe in and out through his belly. So as we get older and as we develop chronic pain or we have tension, we tend to overuse our muscles in the top of our neck, which you can't really see on George, but they're right up here. When we overuse those muscles in the top part of our neck, the air is all going into the top of our chest and doesn't come down low into the lungs. So we want to retrain the diaphragm to move up and down and to get the air coming back down into the base of the lungs. So by expanding in and out through the belly, we know that the diaphragm is going to move. So you're going to try and breathe in through your nose. So we don't want to mouth breathe here. In and out through your nose, or you can breathe out through your mouth if you want. The trick is to make sure that you breathe all the way out so there's no air left in the lungs. If you don't breathe all the way out, the normal reflex that occurs for your diaphragm to descend and let the air in doesn't work very well. So that's the trick, to make sure you breathe all the way out. And you don't want to take a huge breath in so that we're increasing the muscles up here. So we're just focusing on down here. So you can also move to the lateral side of the chest. So George has now got his hands on his chest. And if you can do it in standing, and you can probably see I've now got his hands on the outside. So if he's standing or sitting, that's where he's got his hands, and he's thinking of breathing into that part of the chest. So again, trying to nose breathe, because that then stimulates our parasympathetic nervous system, which helps to promote relaxation. If you breathe in and out through your mouth, you're going to stimulate the sympathetic nervous system, which will promote a flight or fright response and will tense you up. So this is the trick. So sometimes with a tension headache, this might be all that you need to do to let the headache go, taking in mind that the Neck Tek you might not be able to use. So this is not always an option, okay? This is the most important thing, to get the air in at the base of the lungs and the belly so that the diaphragm's moving, taking the tension away from your neck, which then will relieve your tension headache.